I just got a new iPhone X today. That's what I'm recording on. I'm really excited. I've actually never been on my own phone plan. I've never been able to afford it. And I finally, after 3.5 years of having the iPhone 6 and really needing a new phone because that phone was like done, I finally was able to afford, like, put a down payment on an iPhone X and figure out the payment so I could afford it monthly. And I'm really excited about that. Besides that, I'm just, kind of working a lot and kind of like living life and seeing where that takes me. My life's been really hard lately. A couple weeks ago, I lost my cat, Dean, which sounds silly to a lot of people, but like I loved him. I love my cats, like they're my children, like I love them so much. I still have Elsa, but Dean passed away. He was really sick for a couple months, and I spent a lot of money on him and vet bills, and they never were ever really able to tell me what was wrong with him so we can fix him. But I lost him, and 2 months ago, I lost my little brother. He passed away from a drug overdose. Sorry, I'm trying not to cry. He had been battling with drug addiction since he was like 14. And my family, he had a family who loved him. Our dad and his mom loved him very much. We all tried to help him for years, and he tried to help himself, but once you get addicted to drugs, there's only so much you can do. So, and then there's a million little things that have been going wrong in my life lately, but I've been trying to stay positive, and knowing that I have family and friends who care about me and love me, it was really, really helpful. It made it easier to get through these tough times.
Today I'm going to go to the 4-9 market. It's an outdoor market here in Korea, and it's finally just warm enough that we can walk there. It's a little over 40 degrees today. So we're going to bundle up and go down there. The last time I went, my phone froze, so I wasn't able to get any good pictures or footage, but today I'm going to. So I'm feeling pretty good today. I've gotten some good sleep because we've finally gotten some news that's probably going to change things for the better for us. Moving here has been very restricted for me because I'm kind of stuck in the apartment because of transportation issues and weather issues. And hopefully this decision will make some changes for us. I'll be sure and clue you in once the final decisions are made.
One thing I struggle with almost every day is all or nothing type thinking. I either think that I'm amazing or I think that I'm trash, and there is no in between, and it's awful. And I think part of it could be the polarizing nature of what I've said before about how you either love me or you hate me. Well, maybe with my own life, I either love my life or I hate my life. There's no like middle ground. Like I've never been like, oh, my life is so neutral. It's either like I'm hosting charity events, I'm an internet sensation, best-selling author, whatever, or it's all of my friends hate me, all of my family talks about me, all of this stuff is happening and it's just terrible, and then I doubt myself and it's like, why am I doing that? What is the benefit that I'm going to get for this type of thinking? And one thing that I'm doing in this group therapy thing is kind of trying to recognize this kind of cognitive distortion and make sure that I can recognize it immediately and stop it, because all or nothing thinking is so damaging. Just thinking that you're either amazing all the time or you're horrible all the time, that's going to be so destructive to your life, and that's not going to help anybody in the long run. So hopefully kind of what I'm hoping to get out of this whole process is all or nothing thinking will go away, and hopefully I won't be so hard on myself if something does go wrong. If something goes wrong, and then I start thinking that it will always go wrong and it will always be terrible. And when in reality, that's not the case. And to be honest, most things go right. So it's like, don't even let these little like people in the background kind of that think that they're pulling my strings. Don't let them be the puppeteer. Don't be the puppet. That's something I need to do moving forward with my own life.
I feel rushed, hectic, planned a little, not planned a lot, not as productive as I would like to be sometimes. I would like for it to be like, I like for it to include more prayer, more reading, more creativity, more writing, less cleaning, but more family time. You know, those are some things I don't have to think about. Cooking, washing dishes. But I'd like for it to include more of those things.
My daily life consists of a lot of working. I'm not really I don't love my job. It's all right. It's got its good things and its bad things about it. But it's very emotionally, mentally, and physically draining. So it takes a lot out of me. So my daily life is just working and trying to get through that, trying to get through the week, and doing a lot of social media stuff and just kind of trying to be an adult and trying to get through all the stuff that I've been going through the last couple of months, and just trying to enjoy my life with my friends and my family, and trying to have a dating life that doesn't suck, which is hard. And, looking forward to fun events in my life that are coming up in the next, 6 months or so. And that's what my life is like, just trying to get through everything, the daily struggle, really.
It's no secret that I've had a turbulent, to say the least, history with friendship. Every friend group that I've ever had has always been dismantled in a very dramatic way. I've had entire groups of friends totally stop talking to me in favor of my own mother. Imagine how that feels, having these people that you think are your best people in your life, that they're the most loyal friends. They abandon you because they'd rather hang out with your parent. Imagine how earth-shattering it is. And then I had another group that they didn't actually do anything wrong to me, that group. There was unforeseen circumstances that were out of everyone's control, that that group split up, whatever. But then the most recent book, man, and if you have read either of my two books, Skeletons in Summer and Panic Peekaboo, then you know that I've gone through a roller coaster of emotions with this last friend group called The Hostages. I think what was so different about The Hostages is that it was junior high and high school level drama, but it was amped up, dialed up 500,000 because of all these adult issues. You're talking about pregnancy, marriage, abortion, affairs, drugs, all kinds of crazy stuff like this, mental illness, and you throw all of that in. You throw a group of people who have all of that going on, and you say, go ahead and hang out together for this entire summer and see what happens. It's not going to be a good result. And trust me, it wasn't. And my bright idea was I'm going to throw this really cool party. It's going to be great. It was my annual white party, which I'm no longer doing. And it was okay, this is going to be really cool. And it ended up leading to one of the worst, depressive episodes of my entire life, which would then become a manic episode, but that's a whole other story. But honestly, I'm so scared to make friends at this point going in to Florida, because other than my castmates, those are my closest friends, and then my best friend Alyssa, but Danielle and Alyssa are my core people in life. And the idea of trusting anyone after what has happened with this last friend group terrifies me. I'm to go to that vulnerable place and let other people in that is absolutely terrifying. And I don't know that I'm gonna make friends easily in Florida, and if I do, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to really open up to them and trust them. I need the deep type of friendship that I have with Alyssa, Danielle, Chris, Courtney, whatever. I need that, and I'm really scared of the idea of just letting anyone in.
I am kind of looking for a new job. I don't know. I'm just kind of at a crossroads with it all, trying to really figure out what I want to do with my life. I'd really like to see myself do more with social media. I really like social media. I love making videos on YouTube, and I haven't done that in almost a year, just because life really. And I make a lot of Musical.ly videos. It's a fun app, and I really enjoy it. And I think I make cool videos, and I kind of want to just start delving more into that. I'd really like to do more of the things that I enjoy.